Good morning, y'all. Well, it's an early summer morning at Winterpast, and the flowers are really blooming. We have a lot of daylilies, so I thought I would start with that before I go into the garden and show you the dahlias, because we have dahlias. Wow, it won't be long. They should be blooming this week. Here is a daylily border that I work on. It's beautiful. It's got all different kinds of, all colors in it, and it's really thick. Probably they need thinning, but that's another day. And here I have planted, right here, white zinnias, because I can see, this is the view right here from my kitchen window. So let me show you. Sorry. Up there is the kitchen window, and so I try to plant the garden so that I can see something pretty from the window. So here we go. We'll go in. Lavender right here is spiking up, and it won't be long before I can pick it, probably this week or next week. So here we have dahlias, and I've been reading a new book about dahlias. I can't remember the author, but it's a really good book. Melissa Smith from Fralick Farms is featured in it. They talk to her about things. I like her a lot. So here are dahlias. Here's the first one that I think will bloom right there. That's brown sugar, and it might open fully today. I've been studying or reading about dahlias a lot, and I've tried to thin them out, and I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm debudding, like where they, like this. See, there's one bud now. There usually are two little buds on the side, and I've pinched them off. So hopefully we're gonna have better, that's what the book said, better blooms. And y'all, they're huge. I'm working on thinning them out, and these, believe it or not, have been thinned out. It's just that this dirt is new. They're happy. The weather's been good for them. They've had enough rain, and wow. One thing she refers to is having dahlia bushes, which it seems like I've got a lot of dahlia bushes. They do need digging. It's been about 4 years since I planted them, and so they have outgrown. There's no telling how big the tubers are under there, the clumps of tubers. So I need to dig, which I'm not so good at that. It just takes a lot of work, and I guess I'm the lazy gardener. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all some more in the garden. Turned out to be an herb bed with scented geranium and thyme, and let's see what else, cilantro, parsley, lots of chives. And here's a bachelor button. I don't know if you can see, it's almost black. It's a purplish, blackish. It's beautiful. I planted a whole pack of seeds right there and got one plant. So such is the life of a gardener. Here's beans. Both rows were planted at the same time, and you can see that was kind of pitiful. So every morning I come out and pick the spent blooms. Let me show you. Here, I like to clean up the daylilies and pick the spent blooms every morning. It kind of makes it neater. And if I'm hybridizing, then I have to leave the spent blooms on. See, that's what they look like after a day. One thing about daylilies, they only last one day, so that's it. And here's a pretty one, red and dark purple. So here are the seedlings. These are the ones that I've hybridized. So these are my seedlings. Nobody else in the world grows them but me. I'm thinking about naming this one right here after my son, John Sr. It's a beautiful, it's been a prolific bloomer. The clump is big, so many buds on it, and it's just faithful. It's really pretty. But anyway, I have a lot of, that's glads over there that are kind of pitiful. Here's the overview. There's the dahlias. It won't be long. It should be. Within 2 weeks, I should have enough that it looks like, you know, a flower garden. So, yep, we're in the growing season. It always seems like it'll never happen, but it does. This is the little, that's Ski Chalet, and then I've got Joan Sr., and I think this one back here is Ice Castles. I moved a lot of white ones into this area so that I could, I divided them so that they would multiply. And then, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There. I love this color. It's a dark color with the white. So it's flower time. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of pretty too. So I just thought I'd give you an overview of the yard. This beginning of June. It's a really pretty time of year in the yard. And I enjoy being out here. So I hope y'all are growing something pretty. And maybe a dahlia or two. Let me know what you're doing. So this is Mona from Winterpast.